If you are in 12th grade in India and you're thinking, I want to study in the UK, but where do I even start? Well, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through everything. The education system, when to apply, top universities, the cost, and even what happens after you graduate. But before we start, to apply to UK universities, SOP or Statement of Purpose is a very crucial document you will need. I'm dropping the link to download 50 free SOPs that will help you to draft yours. All you have to do is go to the pinned comment or description to download. So check it out and let's dive right in. Let us begin with the education system and intakes. In England, Wales and Northern Ireland, undergraduate degrees usually take 3 years. In Scotland, it takes 4 years. So you've got the traditional academic degrees such as the BA or the BSc. Medicine and related degrees take 5 to 6 years to complete. So there are 3 main intakes you should know about. September or October, which is the biggest intake and one of the most important intakes that students aim for. January or February, perfect if you miss the September deadlines. And May, which is the smaller intake and only available for select courses at certain universities. Now over to universities and rankings. When people think of UK universities, they often think of Oxford, Cambridge, Imperial, UCL and LSE. And yes, they are consistently in the global top rankings. But there are so many other excellent options. Manchester, Warwick, Edinburgh, King's College London, Durham, Sheffield, York, St Andrews are some of the very good options too. And then there are a lot of modern universities as well, such as Hertfordshire, De Montfort, Coventry, Kingston and Greenwich that are massively popular with students. Each has its own strengths, so it's worth researching which one fits your course and career goals. Now let's head to programs. After 12th, your main options are direct undergraduate degrees in areas like business, engineering, computer science, arts or sciences. However, if you don't qualify for direct entry, there are foundation or pathway programs. They also help if you need extra preparation before starting a degree or want to switch to another field. Okay, with basics out of the way, let us understand entry requirements. So most universities will look for 12th grade completion with around 60 to 95% depending on the course and the university, in addition to strong marks in subjects relevant to your chosen field such as math or science. Do note that top universities such as Oxford, Cambridge and Imperial will also require additional tests for certain courses. In addition to that, medicine degrees will ask for UCAT or BMAT exam, and many law schools will need LSAT or LNAT. Creative courses will ask for portfolio as well. Top universities will also look for extracurricular activities and your overall holistic profile, so make sure you participate in various activities at school to build your profile. And that brings me to English entry requirements. Since you'll be studying in English, you'll need to show proof of language skills. Common tests are IELTS Academic with usually an overall score of 6.0 to 6.5, TOEFL IBT of typically 80 to 90 or above, and PTE academic scores of usually 56 to 61 or higher. Many universities are now accepting Duolingo. Over to documents needed to apply. Here's what you'll generally need: your 10th, 11th and 12th transcripts, proof of English proficiency, statement of purpose explaining why you want to study this course, letters of recommendation, passport copy, additional test scores if needed, and portfolio if you're applying for creative courses. You can also apply with provisional grades and mark sheets if you are still in class 12, so don't worry. Next up is the application process. So start with researching and shortlisting universities based on your course, location and budget, and then gather your documents early. To apply, there are 2 ways: direct and UCAS. Direct applications, as the name suggests, is you apply directly to the university on the website. Fill the form, add details, upload documents and submit. This is usually free of cost. In the UCAS method, you can apply to 5 universities or program choices on a centralized portal called UCAS. UCAS opens usually in September first week, a year before the intake start date, and closes January end. Oxford, Cambridge and courses in medicine, dentistry and veterinary sciences close in October, so plan accordingly. I have done a step-by-step video for UCAS application. I will put the link in the description if you want to check out. Now let's quickly understand the visa process. For a UK student visa, these are the documents you will require: your passport, CAS letter, which is a 14-digit number issued by your university once you accept the offer and pay a deposit. All academic documents, English tests such as IELTS, TB test and chest X-ray report. This is done by a British High Commission certified clinic for roughly around 3,000 rupees. IHS or immigration health surcharge. This covers your medical expenses for your entire visa duration in the UK, and it will cost £776 a year. Apart from this, you will need bank statements in which you should have funds held in your account for 28 days. The funds will be your living costs for the first year of study, plus the remaining tuition fee, for first year after you pay the deposit. For London-based universities, you should have £13,347 plus the remaining tuition fee, and for outside London, it will be £10,224 plus the remaining tuition fee. The application fee for visa processing is £524 and it takes around 3 weeks to process. Now over to tuition fee and living costs. So for tuition, expect anywhere from £11,000 to £25,000 a year depending on your course and university. Living costs vary by city. London is pricier, but plan for roughly £10,000 to £15,000 per year for accommodation, food, transport, and daily expenses. Now let's discuss post-study work visas. So here's the good news. After you graduate, the UK's graduate route visa lets you stay and work in the UK for up to 2 years. However, there are plans to reduce it to 18 months, but the announcement is not official yet. So that's your complete roadmap for studying in the UK after 12th grade. Start early, keep your documents ready, and apply before the deadlines. Also, don't forget to download 50 plus free SOPs from the pinned comments or description. I will see you next time.